Oh my god. Do they have anus seed oil? What the f? Did I put bum on my face? Oh, don't like the smell of that. Oh, nah. Looking a bit disgusting. Girl, if I break out after this, I'm gonna like get very annoyed. Girl, you best hope I'm not having an allergic reaction to this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am filming a Testing Revolution Pro makeup tutorial review. I don't know what you want to call it. This is the final look. So if you want to know how we got there, just keep on watching. All of my products were Revolution Pro. It was a full face other than the lashes and mascara because they don't sell lashes and mascara. Other than that, it was a full face of Revolution Pro. So if you want to see my thoughts on the products, just keep on watching. If you want to see how to get this look, just keep on watching. And yeah, if you do end up recreating this makeup look for any reason, I would love to see your photos, so remember to tag me in them on Instagram, and while you're there you can follow me as well because all my social medias are linked in the description box. Before you leave, remember to like and comment, and if you are new here, please do remember to subscribe if you aren't already and turn on my little post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say for today. Other than that, I think let's get straight on in with the video. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hey guys, just before we start, I would like to apologize for the bad audio quality. Once again, I am going to be filming on my phone because my camera is still being repaired, but I wanted to get a video out for you guys. So yeah, I'm going to have to film this on my phone. I hope you guys don't mind, but we will be back to that Canon 77D Live very soon. As I said in the intro, today we're going to be testing out Revolution Pro. I've got a box here that I ordered just for this video, but yeah, let's see how this goes. So I didn't pick up a primer because I only use a primer like half the time. The rest of the time I just use my moisturizer, which is what I've done today. I'm really picky when it comes to primers, so I thought it wouldn't be fair for me to use a primer because there's literally one primer that I like and that's the only primer that I use, and it's the Too Faced one, as you guys probably know. But other than that, I never use primers because I just don't like them. I don't know, there's something about them, I think they make my makeup look weird. But yeah, I picked up this full cover camouflage foundation. I got the shade F8 and F6. This one looks too dark and this one looks too light because I put them on my hand already, but that's F6, which is a bit light as you guys can see, and then this is F8, which is a little bit dark, so I'm thinking of mixing them together. And then I've also got these foundation mixer illuminating drop things, so I might mix those in as well when I mix the shades together. So yeah, let me get my little palette thing. So I'm just gonna mix these together on the palette. Don't mind that little eyeliner thing, that's literally just eyeliner. I know it's grim. I think I put way too much of that on. Yeah, I like a dewy foundation, and I do mix in the Cover FX, like what they call custom enhancer drops sometimes. So I thought to get something that was actually designed to mix into your foundation would be quite a good idea for me just anyway. So yeah, I'm excited to try these. I hate these little pipette things. They like make you feel really scientific, but I can never pick up any product in them. Got some. So this is what we have going on. I'm just gonna mix these together with my little spatula. Just gonna paint this onto my face. That does look like quite a good color. So I'm gonna try blend this in with a brush first of all. This is my Zoeva Expert Face brush, and I'm gonna start blending that in. Have I got a spot? Okay then, we love that. Okay, so the coverage, it's definitely full coverage. It's not full coverage. Like if I compared this to my Makeup Forever stick, I feel like my Makeup Forever is more full coverage, but that is very full coverage. But that is my favorite foundation. So by default, I compare all my other foundations to that one. Yeah, I think those foundation drops are working because my skin looks really nice and glowy. It's looking a bit heavy on my skin, I feel like. So I'm gonna go in with this beauty blender over the top. This isn't actually a beauty blender. This is the Morphe sponge because I can't find my beauty blender. So yeah, I'm just bouncing that all over my face and onto my ear. Not this ear because you girls know, if you've been keeping up to date on my social medias, that I got surgery on this ear. Yes, we love a plastic ear. Have you ever heard of someone getting plastic surgery on their ear? Because I did. To be fair, I'm quite happy with this color though. Your girl did well. Okay, so once again, I got two shades in the concealer. I've tried one of them on my hand, but I haven't tried the other. I got C2 and C4. I think I'm gonna go for C4. I'm gonna use this first. This is a G2 by Morphe. It's like a beauty blender, but like on a stick, kind of. Why is that so pink toned? I remember reading the shade description as well, so if I ended up buying a pink one, I was clearly out of it. This reminds me a lot of the It Cosmetics by Under Eye. It's that same like thick consistency. The packaging is actually a little bit similar as well. So I'm gonna squeeze some out on my finger, guys, and I'm gonna apply it on my finger. Yeah, I'm just gonna conceal my finger. No, I'm gonna apply it with my finger. That's what I meant. Not blend it out with my finger, but like, ew, now there's just concealer all over my finger. I don't know if I like that. It's looking very shiny under my eyes, isn't it? It's feeling quite thick. I was gonna add a bit of the lighter one, but it's feeling quite thick, so I think that might mess it all up. I'm gonna go ahead and set that quickly off of camera just because I had a powder, but it was like a HD powder, and I had a feeling it was gonna give flashback, so I didn't buy it because I knew I wasn't gonna like it, and I wanted to give them a chance. So I'm just gonna use my Too Faced powder because I didn't want to use the one on the website. So yeah, I'm gonna do that off of camera quickly, and then I'll be right back with you guys. So guys, if you want me to be dead honest, my skin is feeling a little bit itchy. I have no idea why. I don't have really sensitive skin, so I don't know why it's feeling itchy, but like around this area, it's really itchy. So that's a thing. I'll let you guys know how that sort of gets on. In terms of the way my skin's looking, I'm actually really liking it. I really like those products, to be honest, especially for the price of them. I think they're the best you're gonna find at the drugstore, or one of the best. Personally, I found the concealer quite thick under my eyes. Like, I love the way it looks. I just have a massive thing about thick concealer, so that's just me personally. If you don't like a thick concealer, maybe stay away from it. But other than that, love it. I really like the finish of it and the way the whole skin is looking. God, you best hope I'm not having an allergic reaction to this. I've never had an allergic reaction to makeup before, so I don't see why it would start now. But so I'm gonna go in with contour now, and I picked up these little pans. I got them in the shade medium. Should probably got them in the shade light, but I got them in medium because I tend to like the yellow toned sort of powders a bit better. So there's an under eye brightener, a highlighter, and the contour. So I don't think I'm gonna use the highlighter. So I did buy a highlighter palette, but I will use the contour. So I never tend to do my makeup in this order. This is so weird for me. I'm gonna go in with the contour shade. It looks quite warm toned, so I think I'm gonna use it more as a bronzer instead of a contour, because on my skin tone that won't really work. I quite like the colour of that though, in terms of bronzer, not contour. It's also not insanely pigmented, so you can build it up quite nicely. Like, it's not one of them products that you apply and you're like, hi, I look like an Oompa Loompa. It is quite natural and buildable, in my opinion. What is that? Hair? My hair? Yeah, my hair. Yeah, so that blending into my skin super nicely, and it's really like undetectable, I think. Like, it looks super natural in my opinion. I really, really like that actually. That's super cute. It's not really contoured, it's more like a bronze, but as I said, that's probably because I bought the wrong shade in terms of like contour for my skin. So I just applied that onto my forehead, cheekbones, and down my nose a little bit, onto my jawline as well, and I really like the way that that looks actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes now. Guys, I don't want to use this concealer to prime because it's so thick, so I think I'm gonna go in just any old concealer that I have. I'm just gonna go in with the Too Faced concealer, just because that concealer is super thick and I don't want the eyeshadows to crease. Really thick concealers tend to, like, I have really creasy eyelids. It just wouldn't look good if I used that as a primer, which is fine because like it's not supposed to be a primer. Like, although it's become one of those things where it's like concealer can be used as an eye primer as well. Concealer is made for concealer, it's not made for eye primer. So, you know, it's not really a problem that you can't use it to prime your eyes. Like, you probably could, to be fair. I just don't want to ruin the eyeshadow because they could perform quite well. I just set that with some powder. The palette I picked up was the bright colored palette because I love having bright colored palettes in my collection, and I just thought, why not? And I feel like with bright colors, even though they're really bright, you can do neutral and bright eyes. So I don't know, we'll see what I go for today. I'm probably going to go for quite a neutral bright eye, so like maybe going in with the pinks and oranges. We're not going to be doing none of this blue today, just so I can see how the palette really works. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of New Day and mix it with Daydream. These are all quite like dark shades. Like, there's not a lot of transition shades really, which I get because it is a bright colored palette. I think we're going for an orange eye today, guys. But yeah, that is actually super pretty, that shade. Wow, I really like that. That is really pigmented off the bat, especially considering that I did set my eyeshadow, primer, concealer, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm actually going to try keep it more neutral today, like more of an orange. If we can do neutral with this palette, that is going to be the test. Can we do neutral eyes with a bright eyeshadow palette? Let's see. So I'm just blending that orange and mixing it with the yellow, and I'm just blending that through my crease. There's also not fallout under my eyes at all so far. I am tapping off the brush. Sometimes even when you tap off the brush, you can get some fallout, but we're not getting that today, so that's really good. They're blending so nicely and they are really pigmented as well. I'm gonna go in with this brush. This is a Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease brush. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the Halftime shade, which is the red. I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of Upper Hand, and I'm gonna pop that into my outer V. I'm also gonna bring it slightly into my crease, but first of all, just starting right here to add some more depth. And then going back in with the original blending brush just to make sure it's all nicely blended. Guys, you know how I was like, let's see if we can do neutral eyes? I just remembered I bought these pressed glitters that I wanted to show you guys from Revolution Pro. So I don't think neutral eyes is gonna be happening today, considering we have to put glitter on the eyes. So neutral maybe was a distant dream, but you know what? Oh well. I think we're gonna go for half cut crease today, just because I decided that literally right now. Right, I'm gonna go in with this pencil brush. I don't know the name of it, it's the one I always use. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of that upper hand shade, the brown that we used before, just by itself, not mixing it with half time. Just going into the outer V to deepen it up more, just that shade by itself. And then I'm also going to take this through the crease a little bit, just to define it. I'm going to take my 242 brush to cut my crease, I think. I'm a little bit scared of using that concealer to cut my crease, and I don't want to ruin this eye look. It's just so super sticky, and I think it might crease. I'm just going to go in with a concealer that I know works to cut my lid, because at the end of the day, concealer isn't designed to be used to cut your crease. Actually, do you know what? I'm just going to do it because it's a testing video. We have to see how it works. So we're going to bite the bullet and go in with this shade. I'm using the C2 shade. I'm just going to go for it. This is so thick. I just can't see this going well. Yeah, this is so thick. I just can't see this going well. But I'm going to take out my 242 brush. I'm going to swap brushes, and I'm going to go in with my Zoeva detail shader brush. So that's that. It worked. I'm scared of it creasing, so we're going to apply the eyeshadow right now. And I'm going to go in with these glitter shades. I love how I'm like, do not let this crease. It worked. It was a lot harder than using a different concealer because it was quite key, but it did work. One, I think I'm going to go in with the gold shade. I don't know the name of it, but this one at the bottom, this like orangey gold shade. And I'm going to apply this onto my eyelid. Okay. It said to apply it with a finger over a sticky base, and this is very sticky. So yeah. I'm gonna go in like at that outer part of it. I'm gonna go in with the red, like there. Blend them together. Is that working? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. My issue is this. It said to apply it with my finger, but it's just sticking to my finger. So I might try a brush. I'm gonna go with my 242, and I'm gonna see how this goes. Looking a bit disgusting. Gonna fix it. Guys, those shadows, they work all right, but I don't think the glitters are that pretty because they only have one reflex in them. So it just makes it look a bit like, what has she got on her eyelid, in my opinion. In terms of the formula, I've never used a pressed glitter before, so I can't compare it to other pressed glitter formulas. However, it said to apply it with your finger, but when you did, it sort of stuck to your finger and didn't move, and like it was really hard to get on your eyelid. The only reason it went on my eyelid was because of how sticky that concealer was. I'm gonna try and blend that out with the red shade. Oh, okay, that looks way better now. After I blended it out, that actually looks quite nice. What do you guys think? Good or bad? I'm gonna go in with the shade Cursed, which is the darker shade in the palette, just to deepen up my outer V again. I'm gonna go in with my petite crease brush just to blend that out. Okay, so that's one eye done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish this eye off of camera, and then I'll be back with you to do the eyebrows and the rest of the face and everything. And yeah, okay, I've done the other eye. And one thing I have to say is I love the eyeshadows. I think they blend really nicely. Only thing is the pressed glitters. I've never used a pressed glitter before, so I can't compare it to anything. So I don't know the formula of pressed glitters. I think the whole reasoning behind making pressed glitters is because glitters, they're a mess. They get everywhere. They're so hard to use. Not hard to use, they just get everywhere. They're a bit messy because they're loose. So pressed glitters are supposed to prevent that. In my opinion, that's how I see them. However, when I put them onto my eyes, I found it really hard to control where they went and really hard to stick them onto the base, even though this concealer, like, it is so sticky. Like, and you see with that concealer where I cut the crease, it's kind of creasing, even though I set it with a powder. Well, not a powder, a glitter. Same thing, kind of. To be fair, I knew that would happen. That's why I didn't want to use that concealer. Even though I cut my crease really neatly, like, trust I did, with the concealer, I actually think I applied it quite well. Because the glitter is really hard to control where it goes, it just sort of goes everywhere and it doesn't look as clean as it did before. So we got two products in terms of eyebrows. The first one is this Revolution Pro Microblading Effect Precision Brow Pencil. I got this one in the shade medium brown because I'm medium brown in my Anastasia one, so I thought the shades might be similar. Don't know why I thought that, I just did. So I got this in medium brown, and then I got this brow pomade in the shade ash brown. This one I actually prefer the shade of, so I might use this because I like my brows to be quite nice and cool tone. Medium brown one, like I swatched it. It looks good, but it looks quite warm toned. This formula is very different to my Anastasia pomade and it's making me uncomfortable. Let's see how this goes. I'm taking a really small brush. I like using these tiny little brushes to do my eyebrows with at the moment. This is the Morphe M250-0 and it is literally tiny. I don't know, I'm kind of obsessed with it. Oh my god, this is like one of the first times I've ever filled in my eyebrows on camera for you guys. I don't mind this actually. It's definitely not as pigmented as the Anastasia one, which is quite good actually, because I think the Anastasia one, it's amazing, but it's very easy to get carried away with and get a blocky brow. This one, I think it would be harder to do that with. Guarantee you I've said that and now this brow will come out extremely blocky. And I like to extend my eyebrows outwards instead of down. I really like the color of this actually. That's one eyebrow done. Okay, so now that we've done the eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead, stick on some lashes, and then I'll be back with you guys to do the lower lash line of my face. Okay, bye. I stuck on some Lily lashes in the style J Makeup. They're quite natural eyelashes, but like still kind of glam. Really like these lashes, they're really pretty. I haven't worn them in the longest time, I forgot how pretty they were. But yeah, I'm gonna do my lower lash line now, I think. So, that was such like demanding, so I was like, so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna run the shades that we used in our crease on our lower lash line. So we're gonna take the Daydream shade, which was the orange. I'm gonna run that underneath. This is on a Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease brush once again. So just running that one and then taking a little bit of Halftime, which was the red, next to it. And then I'm going to go in with my pencil brush and take the upper hand shade and apply that on the outer part of my eye. Same on the other eye. Orange, red, brown. I'm going to grab some eyeliner now because they only had black eyeliner on the website, which is cute and all, but I wanted brown eyeliner. So I'm going to use my own brown eyeliner. I'm just going to use the Urban Decay one. As you guys know, that is like my favorite eyeliner, so I'll just quickly do that. I actually want to add more of that bronzer shade and also update on how I said my face was itchy. It's not anymore. I don't know why it was itchy, but it was just itchy. It might just be because I'm so used to my Makeup Forever Ultra HD that when I apply any other foundation, I'm like, no, what is this? Okay, so I'm going to go in with this shade right here. So you guys can see I've swatched them already, but I'm going to go in with this one and I'm going to apply that onto my cheeks. Okay, so it's a little bit, oh my god, that is amazing. It is a little bit powdery, but I don't mind that because look, wow, that is amazing. I want to go in with a little bit of this like really gold shade as a base and then apply more of that over the top because I love like a gold highlight. Is that weird? Like a really gold, like, wow, that is beautiful. I found my new favorite highlighters and I haven't even sprayed the brush with anything. Oh, I love that. Okay, same on the other cheek. Can we just, like, what? So, what the hell? Incredible. I think I'm in love. So we're going to go ahead and highlight the inner corners of our eyes and I'm going to mix together the white with the champagne shade that we used to highlight. Cute. So I'm going to set my face now. And I did actually get a setting spray from Makeup Revolution Pro. This is the Supreme Hold one. If there was a dewy one, I would have bought the dewy one, but they didn't have a dewy one. So I just got the Supreme Hold one because I don't want a matte finishing spray. Like, I like to glow, as you guys can see. So I'm just going to spray my face. I don't like the smell of that. Oh, don't like the smell of that. Oh, nah. Get some rose fragrance or something. God, I better not smell like this all day. It smells like hospitals. It really does smell like hospitals. Wow, okay. Oh my god. So in terms of the setting spray, I do feel like it will hold my makeup on for quite a long time. It has that same feel on your skin where, kind of like the Urban Decay one, where you can't really feel it, but you can kind of feel it when you spray a lot of it like I do. I think this is going to make my makeup last. Obviously, I don't know, but from the feel of it, it does feel like it will. You ever wonder what these things are? Because they've got such long names, you're like, that can't be good for me. I'm going to go in with this lip kit because it was £10 for all these lipsticks. I was like, that is what we like to call a bargain. This is in the Naked shade. Naked. I think I'm gonna go in with this one. As I said, we're just gonna be going in with this one right here. So this is quite sheer. I like that. It's like kind of a satin matte finish. So it's not super matte, but there's no gloss to it. I was gonna buy a gloss because you guys know I love a glossy lip, but they didn't sell any, or at least I couldn't find any. I just went with this because I didn't want to get a liquid lip because those are super matte. This lipstick, although it's quite sheer, it's definitely buildable. Cool, love that. Okay guys, so that is the end of today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, remember to smash the thumbs up button, comment down below and share this video with all your friends. Yeah, and if you are new here, please do remember to subscribe and turn on my little post notification bell. That way you get notified every single time I post a new video. Let me know what your favorite products from this video were, because mine was definitely the highlighter. Like, I am blinding all of you. My poor little iPhone X camera cannot focus. I should go on my strange addiction. Like, I can't stop applying highlighter on my face. Yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Yeah, and I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, rest of the week, rest of the year, wherever you may be in the world, and I love you so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys, love you. Mwah.